Are you spending money on marketing, but still struggling to reach your ideal audience and win them as loyal customers? You've got a great website, or okay at least. You're on social media, on and off. You've even spent some money on SEO or digital marketing and other kinds of outreach, but you're still not growing like you could. And you know your ideal customers are out there. They're searching for your products or your services. You know that you're good at what you do and you can help them. But you're frustrated that all of your good intentions and efforts aren't connecting with the right audience who could truly be your perfect customers. Here's what you might be missing. Consumer buying behaviors have shifted dramatically. Shoppers no longer trust what we say about ourselves and our products or our services. And it's no wonder when our websites usually read like this: "We're the best. We do all the things better than our competitors. We have special widgets that make our things special. Our things are 50% more thingy than their things. Buy our things." So, if your prospective customers aren't reading your website or social media posts, where are they? Well, you'll probably find them watching video reels and YouTube videos about DIY solutions and what's working for others. They're reading reviews and looking for other social proof, and they're becoming their own subject matter experts, and they're making the majority of their buying decisions based on the content they're encountering organically and relationally online. And they've got questions. They have dreams and desires. They have fears and misconceptions that are preventing them from buying. What solution is right for me? Am I going to choose the wrong one and regret it? Am I going to pay more than I need to? Do you truly understand me and care about my problem, or are you just about making the sale? Can I trust you? That's the biggie. Those who connect on a relational level and share your knowledge and experience freely and answer these questions better than others in your space win the trust, loyalty, and business of new customers. So, in this training, we're going to take a deep dive into relationship marketing and what makes it different from traditional marketing and sales. Let's get started. Your customers are looking for two things from you: empathy and capability. That means they want someone who genuinely understands their situation, but who also has the authority and expertise to solve their problem. Here are the top questions your ideal prospects are asking. What does it cost? This question is often more about value than cost. Do you provide the best value, even if you cost more? Is it for me? Your product or service is not a fit for everyone. The sooner you can help a prospect determine whether you are a fit, the better for them and for you. Even addressing the perceived problems with a product or service you sell, you're the most expensive, for instance, or your product is limited to a specific application, maybe, you control the conversation about the solution and you engender trust. What's in it for me? People don't really care about your company or even your product or service. They care about whether you can solve their problem, focus on the benefits to them. How does it work? This question goes beyond just how it works. Use testimonials, case studies, and reviews so prospects can see themselves and their problem solved, creating a confidence that your solution is for them. What if it doesn't work for me? People don't like taking risks. They want to be confident they have options if it turns out not being the right thing. Make sure you're talking about your guarantees or return policies. And why now? If people aren't convinced that they can't solve their immediate problem without your solution, they'll put it off. Relationship marketing has no place for emotional manipulation like forced urgency and scarcity. But speak to the question, why wait? How does this compare? Chances are your prospect is shopping and comparing. Show them the unique benefits of your solution. Why should I trust you? Use genuine testimonials and reviews to let your customers speak for your product. Real-life stories can be more convincing than any crafted message. How do I get started? Once you've addressed all of the other questions and they're ready to buy, make sure they know exactly how to get started and what to expect in the purchase and delivery process. Once you understand what questions your customers are asking, every aspect of your marketing and outreach should be tailored towards connecting with those fears, anxieties, dreams, and desires on a relational level. Here are some key guidelines for relationship marketing. Know your audience. Before you can write for your audience, you need to know them. Understand their pain points, needs, and desires. Create personas or use analytics to gain insights. Prioritize benefits over features. Instead of just listing the features of your product or service, Explain how these features will benefit the user. Use a conversational tone. Write as if you're having a conversation with your reader. This will make your content sound more personal and relatable. Address pain points. Identify the problems or challenges your audience faces and show how your product or service can provide a solution. Use active voice. Instead of passive phrases, use active verbs. This makes your copy more engaging and direct. Use you more than we. Make the reader the focus of the content. Instead of saying we offer, say you'll get. Use testimonials and reviews. Use genuine testimonials and reviews to let your customers speak for your product. Real-life stories can be more convincing than any crafted message. Always include a CTA, or call to action. Your CTA should not just prompt action, but also communicate the value or benefit the customer will receive by taking the action. You should focus on these practices in every aspect of your marketing strategy, including your website, social media, content, ads, and especially when you're meeting face-to-face with prospective customers. But by far, the most effective format for reaching the most people, more importantly, organically reaching audiences that are not already following you and may otherwise never discover you, is video content. Why video? 80% of all content consumed online every day is video, and that's just increasing all the time. The human brain processes visual information 60,000 times faster than text. So we can learn more from watching a 60-second video than reading 10 minutes or more of text. Video content generates up to 1,200% more engagement than text and images combined. Websites with video are 53% more likely to rank on the first page of Google. And videos can keep visitors engaged for 88% longer, reducing bounce rates and increasing website conversions by up to 80%. So there are two sides to a good video content outreach strategy: attraction and conversion. Attraction content consists of videos and reels that are typically less than 60 seconds, often around 15 to 30 seconds. They're posted on popular platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Shorts, and LinkedIn. Their key characteristics are they're snackable and highly shareable. They capture attention immediately. They focus on a single, simple message or idea. And their main objectives are reach and awareness, introducing your brand, products, or services to new audiences. They are engaging, encouraging likes, shares, and comments. And they drive traffic, pushing viewers to a website, landing page, or other platform. Some best practices for attraction content: use bold visuals and colors, add captions to ensure the video makes sense with or without sound, and include a clear call to action or CTA. Conversion content are videos that extend beyond 2 minutes, often ranging from 5 minutes to even over an hour. They're posted to platforms like YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, or on your website. Their key characteristics are they are educational deep dives into common topics or questions related to your product or service. They can be structured narratives or step-by-step guides. They offer in-depth value to the viewer. Their main objectives are to educate and inform. They're detailed explanations, tutorials, webinars. They build trust, showcase expertise, customer testimonials, case studies, and they drive conversion, turning viewers into subscribers or followers and then into buyers. Best practices: ensure high-quality production, clear audio, steady visuals. Use storytelling techniques to maintain engagement. Include strong, context-specific CTAs or calls to action. Subscribe for more. Visit our website. Buy now. Whether you're sharing attraction or conversion content, if you want your content to reach new audiences, understanding how the algorithms on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube work is critical. Fundamentally, these platforms are about making money, and they do so through selling ads. So they design their algorithms to find and share the content that is most likely to capture the attention of their subscribers and keep them scrolling for as long as possible, thereby exposing viewers to as many ads as possible. Here's what they look for: engaging content. That means the longer the viewers watch your content, the better. Engagement is also measured by likes, comments, and shares. They also look for volume and consistency. You can have super engaging content, but if you only post once a month, the algorithms will not rank and share your content. You should be sharing Reels or attraction content a minimum of 3 times a week and ideally every day. And new long-form content should hit on a weekly basis. This is where people who want to reach new customers through social media usually hit a wall. It's a huge time-consuming commitment to think of topic ideas and script and film and edit and share and engage with content every day. Of course, this is where we come in and save the day. But back to the training. The bottom line is content is king. Establishing authority and trust and attracting your ideal customer through educational, motivational, and entertaining content is key. Here are 4 basic categories of content that really move the needle. Educational. Identify the top questions asked every day on Google about your product, service, or topic of expertise. Unboxing, product demos, DIY, how-to. Motivational and connecting. Address mindset, motives, and common setbacks or emotional struggles by sharing your own personal journey. Entertaining or humorous. Use humor, movie or TV show clips, share memes, or tell funny or self-deprecating stories. Thought reversal. Busting myths and misconceptions, common mistakes, addressing who your product or service may not be a good fit for. No matter what kind of content you're sharing, understanding how to script strong, engaging content is critical. Whether short form or long form, here's a basic formula that really works. Start with a strong hook. The hook is a bold statement, a qualifying question, a statistic that connects with the question or fear the audience is experiencing. Follow your hook up with value. Get to the heart of your content through what we call the recipe, the solution, a formula for success, or valuable content. This is where lists and numbers work great, like the top 3 best practices, or 5 mistakes people make, etc. Then finish up with a strong CTA or call to action. This could be an invitation or an opportunity. There are also soft and hard CTAs. Soft might be follow for more, like and share, or hard might be comment I'm in to receive whatever, or book a call, or if you are looking for then. If-then statements work really well. Once again, your hook is the most important part, because if you swipe or click away within the first few seconds of your content, that tells the algorithm that it's not engaging. The key is to keep viewers watching as long as possible, preferably through to the end, and even better if they watch more than once. Here are some great hook formulas that work. A bold statement. It could be controversial or false, then corrected in the recipe. It could be a statistic or something shocking or profound, or it could tease something they're missing or doing wrong. A qualifying question. Do you ever feel like? Has anyone ever told you? Have you ever? What would you do if? Did you know? What if I told you? Thought reversal. Don't do this. If you're doing this, stop. I met a client that, and then tell a story. 60% of people believe this and it's false. The top mistakes you're making are. And I can't emphasize enough, some of the most effective content you can share are testimonials and reviews. Try this. Every time you're talking to a happy client or customer, they're sharing how much they loved and appreciated your product or your service. Take a moment and ask them if they would be willing to share real quick with others. Grab your phone and make sure you're in a quiet, well-lit space. Turn it on and ask them the following questions. Describe the problem or challenge you were facing when you reached out to me, or bought my product, or hired me to help. Tell me about the solution we provided, how my product or service solved your problem. And here you can feel free to ask them to talk about more specific aspects of your process, or your solution, or their experience. Then ask this. If you were talking to a friend who had a similar problem or challenge, why would you tell them to choose us? You can also suggest that they use an if it weren't for statement. Then you're going to take these videos and you're going to share them on every platform you have as often as possible. So that's relationship marketing. It's about building a relationship of trust. Every time someone consumes a piece of content, the trust factor rises. Throughout the process, they are essentially self-qualifying. Every piece of video content they watch becomes the equivalent of another meeting with them. If you earn multiple and repeated meetings with a prospect, each additional meeting brings them closer to a buying decision. And the more meetings, the more likely they are to buy. Each video is like an opportunity for you to meet, face-to-face with a potential customer, answering one after another of their questions and concerns, dispelling misconceptions, educating, and moving them closer to a decision to buy. So, imagine that every day you're sharing short video reels on your social media and long-form educational videos on YouTube and on your website, going ever deeper into helping them understand and solve their problem. You share value and knowledge and inspire and encourage. You become a trusted expert who understands them and wants them to succeed, whether they buy from you or not. You develop a relationship and earn trust in the process, making it an easy decision to book a call or buy your product or service when the time is right. Dive in and let me know how it goes. And if you find yourself hitting that wall, struggling with maintaining a consistent, high-quality content strategy, that's what we do here at Relationship Marketing Online. We can help you reach your ideal customer. We can help you create content that shows that you understand, shows you care about their problem. We can help you establish authority and trust, becoming an influencer and thought leader in your space. And we can help make the buying decision easy so you can grow your business. And most importantly, we do all of this in the voice and relational style that's authentic to you. So, if you're tired of spinning your wheels, you're ready to take your business to the next level, book a call below. We can help.